moving the engine. Oh, there he goes.
Ian,
Moving the engine. Look, go that way.
is there a cafe here?
I don't know. I saw some chocolate bars and that. And I don't know, Dad. I know a lot of them, you know. Express.
Sorry?
Hogwarts, you know, the train that takes you to Hogwarts.
So my granddad must have been like when he was in the Marines back in 1950, going around on a train like this.
Yeah. Well, I remember train carriages like this. I remember going in train carriages like the ones down there. Oh, do that?
There's not a sleeper on here by any chance, is there?
Yeah, I think so. It's not a stop.
Just doing this baking way, this squat like that. You know, just like 2 doors away.
Well, he was just saying, what about if I continue as just leave it not in the wrong place?
There we are, we're filming. Amazing. There we are, that's perfect. Yeah, get in.
Sammy.
Yeah, but David Attenborough wild thing.
Yeah. That's getting nice. We get some great comment on these trips. Brilliant.
Oh, I know. Pushing stuff away in the distance.
That's amazing.
Take it in the middle.
Have they performed?
Take the middle one, that's why you can see them. Well, they might stop now because he's...
More often than not, that doesn't actually work, so we are very lucky to see her up now. I am in the process of training her up to take from my hand, so she's doing really well, thankfully. Yeah, well, yeah,
How long have you had her?
7, 8 years, something like that. But she's I've only been trying to feed her by hand for the last month or so.
Do they take a lot of training?
Not really, as long as she's got food, it's fine. Now, as I said, she's very shy and she's also nocturnal. So, the British otters are also known as the Eurasian otter because of their vast geographical distribution. Now, they used to range from around Ireland, Japan, the Arctic North, and the semi-deserts of North Africa. So it does prove that they're a very diverse species. Yeah. But, unfortunately, due to mainly hunting and of course pollution, well, they don't usually live in those areas anymore. But at least, well, fortunately for them now, there is a ban on hunting in Britain, so at least they're protected in this country now. Now, right? Yeah.
How long has it taken to train her?
3 weeks, something like that.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, she loves the food, so. Hey.
do you get many different trainers?
Yes. Right.
Hello.
Let me stroke you. Oh, you'll notice Imogen here is on her own at the moment. Now, being a British officer, she is more of a solitary creature, so she doesn't really mind being on her own too much. But her old mate, Hamish, did actually die late last year. He was quite old for a British officer. He was 16 years old. And animals in captivity, especially otters, tend to be prone to kidney problems in their old age. He had kidney failure, and it was best to put him down. He was quite old, boy. But, well, Hamish and Imogen were actually on a breeding programme again for subsequent release. And I was waiting until I was ready to get mine.
Ollie? Hello? Peter? You're on Phil? That's the train going by.
As I was saying, these guys, Hamish and Imogen were on a
Steve?
breeding programme again for subsequent release. And
Nina?
the idea was if they had any cubs, it would have been the
Nina?
cubs that were released into the wild.
No?
But well, unfortunately, they were together well over 5 years, and as you can see, they never had any cubs, which is I'll buy them. It's living proof that they're very tricky to breed in captivity because they might not actually like their partners. Now, I don't know if any of you guys have been here before, but if you noticed Hamish last year, he had a pink mark on the end of his tail where she actually bit him. We think it might have put him off having cubs a little bit, poor boy. Now, we're hoping to get a new dog otter for Imogen and hopefully restart our breeding program again. And all we can do is cross our fingers and hope they'll get on with each other. You're going to come out again. Come on, Imogen. Heel. Heel.
Does she go away when she's had enough?
Sometimes. Sometimes, yes. Come on, in. Yeah. At least, well, thanks to such breeding programs as the one these guys were on, well, the otter is making a major comeback in the wild. Anywhere where there's a relatively undisturbed habitat. Of course, they also need clean, fresh water. Come on in the gym. Come on, go on, over there. This is your last one. Hey. Last bit. Yeah. It's a pleasure. Right. Well, I think we should say a nice thank you to Imogen for coming out. Thank you, girl.
Thank you.
Good girl. You got a round of applause, didn't you? Good girl. That's it. Ready? Good boy. You catch yours? Almost. Now, in this enclosure, we have another pair of Asian short-tailed otters. I'm going to sit there. Excuse me. We have Paprika, who's also known as Squeaker, who was on the rocky stack in the day. Probably going to sit on my lap now. Good boy. Sorry? Right, Squeak, ready?
How long is this pair?
This pair are about a month or so again, so they're doing quite well, thankfully. They're doing quite well. Don't tell him. Oh, you're wet as well, aren't you? These guys did used to have a little bit of environmental enrichment from Toys R Us in the middle of Liverpool, which consisted of a climbing frame and a little slide which came off it. We did actually try all the different positions around the pool to try and get the slide off and using the rest as a floating island. At the time, as the plan wasn't too successful, we were thinking about taking it back and swapping it for something like a surfboard or a canoe or something like that. And hope they might actually use it. Yeah, unfortunately, Squeaker, who's soaking my groin, he's got quite a filthy little otter. Did filter it up quite a bit. Unfortunately, Toys R Us wouldn't take it back, so that was the end of that pack. Ready? Right, all right. Yes, I love you too, good girl. Otter. No squabbling. No biting. As I said, I don't usually get in with these guys because the first time I did, well, no, Squeaker on my, excuse me, Squeaker who's on my lap is he's got a little bit of a reputation for being quite an evil little otter. He's in fact the only one that's actually bitten everything he's had. Yeah, the first time I went in with this guy, he did actually latch straight onto my hand. And unfortunately, did send me straight to hospital, which was nice of him. Believe it or not, he is actually a hand-reared otter as well, which makes that a bit more surprising. As otters are members of the mustelid family, which includes badgers, stoats, ferrets, weasels, skunks, mink, and even wolverines. And that means that once they bite, they don't actually let go. There's a famous saying which goes something like, an otter will never actually let go until they hear the bone crack. So, another nice thing about them. Yeah, she's going to shake paws. Right, now my plan is to, basically I'm going to feed Splash, quiet. I'm not that I'm scared, of course. I'm going to feed Splash.
Where's the water?
The reason
No,
she
it's
hasn't got any water is because I'm just about to clean up all that.
He'll be standing on his hind legs.
There's Splash. Come on. Go. That's it. Come on, Splash. Don't even think about biting me. I can tell. Right. Where we going?
Where's the pool?
Not much splashing in here to
Because I'm just
splash,
about
is
to
there?
clean it after the feed. Right, you. You have to excuse me for not looking towards you too much when I'm feeding Splash. She's quite a big otter. Right, you. Stand up.
Blimey.
Stand up. That's it.
Yeah.
Now, in here we have Splash, who's